I am a Palestinian girl who was born in Bethlehem. I was raised in Islam. I loved Islam. I loved my Islamic people. I was very, very faithful in my belief. I believed in Muhammad. I believed in the value that Muhammad taught us. I believed in the Quran. As a young child, I covered my head at the age of 9. I believed in it. I loved it. I loved that my entire people believed the same thing. We were in unity. We believed in loving one another and respecting our father. Our culture and the Islamic belief taught women to work hard and be respectful to their fathers and to their brothers. I did my 5-time prayers. I fasted in Ramadan. I traveled to Mecca and I formed Umrah and I formed Hajj. I read the Quran many, many times. I looked for God in the Quran and I looked for answers. And I found something that it brought unity to my life. I loved Allah and I loved Islam very, very much. I was married for 9 years and I loved my home and I loved my children, but there was emptiness in my heart, and there is a problem that was going on also in the marriage, and I ended up leaving my ex-husband. I found myself homeless on the street because of the decision I made. And I remember walking down the street of the city where I was, and I saw a lady, and she had a shop, and I felt so drawn. I felt like someone had a power over me, just wanted me to go inside the store, and I did. I walked into that store, and the moment we entered to the store, she was very loving and very cheerful, and she came up to me and she hugged me. I was so puzzled. I was so worried about what is this woman wanting from me. I never met her. I don't know her name. There is no connection between us at all. I don't know what this lady wants from me. So I kind of was scared a little bit. Should I trust her? Should I talk to her? Maybe this is not a good idea. Maybe I need to leave. But again, I felt so drawn to stay. And I looked her in the face and I said, I'm here, I'm looking for a job. And she said, I know, and I want to give you one. Let's get you started working. What can you do? What kind of jobs can you do? Honestly, I had no skill. The only skills I had is cooking. So I said to her, well, I could cook for you. I could clean for you. And she said, oh, that's great. I need someone to cook for me. I need someone to clean for me. And right there on the spot, she hired me. She paid me a good wages for duties that I formed in her store. We started having a relationship, and that relationship was getting deeper and deeper. There was something about that woman that puzzled me. I couldn't understand, why would she love me? She found out I am homeless, and the minute she did, she moved me into her home. She had 3 boys, and her husband came and moved me and my kids and brought us food and gave us a room in their house. And she didn't charge me rent. She didn't ask me for, anything to do. I worked for her in the store, and she helped me get a place of my own for me and my children. And after a while, I signed up for school, and that relationship continued to grow. And I started asking the question, and she started answering them for me. She started telling me about her belief, and I right away refused. She told me she's a Christian. I said, oh, you're wrong. You're wrong. Muhammad is the truth. The Quran is the truth. Muhammad is the last prophet. She told me God had a son, and I said, oh, no, please don't say God had a son. What is wrong with you? How God could have a son? This is unbelievable. You guys are fools. You guys, our Quran says that you guys going to go to hell for your belief. Your belief is false. We, the true religion, everybody needs to come to Islam, and everybody needs to believe in Muhammad because he's the last prophet. And besides, God couldn't have a son. This doesn't make sense. Our Quran teaches that God is not a weak God, that he needs a son, and he needs someone to help him. He could just help himself. He's already established. He's Allah. He have the last prophet. I mean, there is no other say to say. And this lady said to me, it's okay. It's okay to believe that way, but I'd like to share mine with you. Can I share that with you? Can I share my belief? And I start opening up a little bit with her, and I said, yeah, you could tell me more about Jesus. And she started telling me about Jesus. And I'll go back and forth, and I'll ask a question, and I refuse. I said to her, you know, doesn't make sense. And she always left me with one sentence. She always said to me, it's okay if you don't believe it for I believe. It's not going to change who Jesus is. It just, if you believe, it's going to help you. It's just going to make your life better.